Good morning, Coral Park Rams. This is Ana Rodriguez
And Janice Carmona
with CPTV News.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may now be seated.
Today is Thursday, February 27th, and it's National Polar Bear Day.
Why are polar bears great at partying?
I don't know why.
Because they always know how to break the ice.
February is Black History Month, so each day we will celebrate by spotlighting important people, places, organizations, events, and milestones in Black history. Today we shine the spotlight on Dr. Marvin Dunn.
Dr. Marvin Dunn is an American academic. He is a he's professor emeritus of psychology at Florida International University, retiring as a chairperson of the department in 2006, an author, a historian, and a decades-long racial and social justice activist.
He was born in DeLand, Florida, and was educated in the Florida public school system. His family moved to Miami in 1951.
From 1961 to 1967, Dr. Dunn served as a naval officer aboard the aircraft carriers USS Kitty Hawk and the USS Saratoga, and was the commander of the 14th Battalion U.S. Naval Recruit Training Command in Great Lakes, Illinois.
In 1972, Dr. Dunn earned a PhD in psychology from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. After receiving his PhD, Dr. Dunn became an assistant professor of psychology at Florida International University in Miami, Florida. In that position, he was a seminal influence on students working for positive social change.
He began such an innovative programs as the Cultural and Human Interaction Center, which addressed racially motivated violence in the Dade County schools of the early 1970s. During the same period, he shaped and guided the Institute on Sexism and Racism at Florida International University.
In 1981, he founded the Academy for Community Education, later renamed Dr. Marvin Dunn Academy for Community Education, a Miami-Dade County high school for at-risk youth. He served as the school's principal for 15 years while continuing his duties at the university.
Dr. Dunn's views on racial and ethnic relations in the U.S. have been widely published and broadcast on the major news outlets. He has authored several books on the Black history of Florida and Miami and has produced several documentary films on these topics as well.
In 2020, following the murder of George Floyd, Dunn and other community advocates for racial justice founded the nonprofit Miami Center for Racial Justice. The purpose of the center is to tell and preserve the truth Black history of Florida, especially those stories that are difficult to hear, to educate young Floridians so their voices will carry those stories forward and to future generations.
And now to our daily Ram news.
Go see our amazing theater society as they have a mythical comedy called Quest.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey.
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it party? Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function?
Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake a club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world.
Today is the last day to see it, so come out and support at 6:30 p.m. for $5.
Attention seniors, are you going to Grad Bash? You must pass by Ms. Mederos' office today only to pick up your field trip form. This is a requirement to be able to go. Don't forget.
Attention best buddies, the club shirts are now available on OSP for $15. The shirts are mandatory for all club members and the last day to buy yours is this Friday, February 28th.
And now to lunch.
This is your daily lunch. Good morning, Hungry Rams. Today's lunch consists of chicken fillet, pizza sticks, spicy chicken, sweet potato fries, cheeseburger, curly fries, and as always, juice, milk, and a wide variety of fruits. Have a great lunch, Rams, here at the park where the right appetite means success.
Wow, that sounds yummy.
Students, please remember you are not allowed on the second floor of both the West and East building during lunch from 10:35 a.m. until 11:05 a.m. If you need to see a teacher, you must be in their classroom by 10:35 and remain there until 11:05. and that teacher must write you a pass to enter the building. Failure to adhere to these rules will result in consequences.
And now to sports with Nikki and Kelly.
Thank you, Janice and Annabelle.
Come out and support today, Thursday, as we will be having our first official track meet here at the park on our brand new rubber track. Come out and watch our athletes compete. Hope to see you there.
The flag football team has a home game on Friday, February 28th. They take on Hialeah Gardens at 3:30. Come out and support here at the park.
Baseball and softball have away games tomorrow, Friday, February 28th. Baseball plays at Braddock and softball plays at Palmetto. Go out and support our Rams.
And now, back to our anchors.
Thank you, Nikki and Kelly.
And now to shout outs.
Shout out to my favorite Ginger Tyler. You won't ever beat me.
Hello, travelers. Go and see Quest today in the Black Box at 6:30 to be a true traveler. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose.
Shout out to Fabio for being the coolest roommate ever. Swim, swim, glub, glub, glub.
Shout out to Earth's crust for letting us stay above the inner core and not letting us burn.
If you would like to make a shout out to your friends, teachers, or see a special segment on the news, scan the QR code on the screen.
Today's of the day segment is TikTok Thursday.
On Instagram at CPTV News _ to stay up to date with all of our daily segments and student polls.
And with that, this concludes our morning announcements.
For CPTV News, this is Annabelle Rodriguez.
And Janice Carmona.
Have a trailblazing Thursday, Rams.
Here at the park,
where the right attitude means success.